Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we have a very interesting question of mixture and allegations part 3. In this, we'll continue using the weighted average logic that we studied in the last two lectures and also learn a very new different concept using which we can solve questions like these. So let's begin in this video. Now let me read the question for you once. So the question says, a solution of alcohol and water contains 30% alcohol by concentration. If 20 ml water is added to the solution, the concentration of alcohol becomes 24%. So we need to find the quantity of alcohol and water in the initial solution. Okay, so let me first try to explain you what's happening in this problem. So the problem is saying that we have two solutions. Let's say the first one is type 1 solution and another solution is type 2 solution. So now type 1 solution contains alcohol plus water and type 2 solution is only water. Now in this type 1 solution, in this particular solution, it says that it contains 30% alcohol by concentration. So let's say if this is 100 ml, I'm just saying if it's 100 ml, it will have 30 ml of alcohol and 70 ml of water. That is 30% alcohol plus 70% water. Okay, and this type 2 solution obviously has 0% alcohol and it has 100% water. Now what has happened is we have mixed this water solution, this type 2 solution, in this type 1 solution, and by how much quantity we have mixed, it says we have mixed 20 ml of type 2 solution to type 1 solution, and this concentration of alcohol, which was 30% previously, has now been changed to 24%. So we need to find the quantity of alcohol present in the solution. Okay, now I want you to understand one thing. In this particular setup, we have not added alcohol from external, right? We have not added any alcohol externally. The alcohol has remained constant. We have only added water. So therefore, this concentration of alcohol would remain constant throughout, and that is what we need to find out. Okay, now let us try to find it out using the weighted average tricks that we have learned. So in that, what we'll do is we'll draw a line. We'll write the quantities, the weight ratios and the quantities that is given to us and the average. So now in this particular problem, it says that average, once they are mixed, the average we get is 24% alcohol, right? So we'll say 24% is our average. In type 1 solution, how much alcohol is there? We have 30% alcohol, and in type 2 solution, it's 0% alcohol. So we are taking weights with respect to alcohol only. So average is 24%. When I mix 30% alcohol with 0% alcohol, right, I get 24% alcohol. Now let's write their distance. So this is 6, right? 30 minus 24 is 6, and 24 minus 0 is 24. So the ratios that I get is 1:4. Now we know that if distance is in 1:4, this weight would be 4:1, right? 4:1. So that means this is 4 parts and this is 1 part, right? My 30% concentration is in 4 parts and this is in 1 part. Now this 1 part I know is equivalent to 20 ml because it has been given in this solution that 20 ml of water was mixed. If 20 ml of water is mixed. So if this is 20 ml, this would be 80 ml, right? So if the entire solution, so I have, from using this, I have found out that type 1 solution quantity was 80 ml, and this 80 ml, 30% was alcohol. So I can say 30% of 80 is how much? It's 24, right? So 24 ml was my alcohol in the initial solution, and obviously if I subtract 24 from 86, which is 56, that was my water. So this was using the weighted average tricks that we have learned in the previous lectures. Using the same trick, we have found out the quantity of alcohol and water in this particular problem. But in this lecture, I'll also tell you another trick. That trick I'll tell you in the another part of this lecture. So do subscribe to this channel. I'll teach you another amazing trick using which you can solve such problems very simply. So, to subscribe, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much.